Hello, this is Zandra again. Once again, I welcome you to my channel, A Time to Soar and Shine. This afternoon, I'm trying to decide, I've been thinking about it all of today, what should be the topic. And what came to me after a period of meditation this morning was to speak of love. Not love as a romantic aspect of our life, but as a living, functioning dynamic in our existence on Pachamama, our Earth Mother, and within the realms we live. And one of the things that came to me as I meditated this morning, too often we associate love with the the giving and the gifting and the being and the physical aspects of human interaction, when in fact love is such a deeper essence within us, and it's about the knowing and the inner knowing about the individuals that you happen to love, and the sharing that comes from the essence of that individual, whether they have or don't have. And when we talk about love, well, when I think about love, it's about the magical aspects of the individual's interaction with you and what they bring to your life that enriches your life. And often we have placed too much emphasis on the romantic aspect of love, which has a short life most of the time, at the risk of losing the bigger picture, the more dynamic issue around love, which is the nurturance and sharing and the magic of being, sometimes being one and sometimes being two, sometimes being right and sometimes being wrong, but being able to accept that we all come with some gifts that could complement us as we travel the realms we are in at the moment. And when we think of the change in human consciousness as we are experiencing during the shift of humanity and the arrival of the age of the feminine and the departure of the age of the masculine, we have to redefine what packages we put in this concept of love. Because during the age of the masculine, it was about power, it was about control, it was about materialism, it was about violence, it was about all sorts. In the age of the feminine, we may have all of those things, but we have an element of grace and gratitude, and an element of silence and inner peace and nurturance, which comes from the divine energy within every one of us, whether we're male or female. So when I thought this morning that I would focus on the issue or the concept of love and the magic of love, I wanted to bring it to you to think about the individuals you interact with on a daily basis or you may have in your life as a special person. Think how you might engage with them to demonstrate the kind of love I've just described. Do you do that? Or do you look at the materialism or the physical aspects of the love or the romanticism, which all have short lives? What I am referring to is the bringing out of an essence of an individual that says, you're wholesome, you're enough, you are magic, we are magic. When we have silent conversations that no one engages with, when we have touches and words that says a million things, when we have a level of magic that doesn't require words, does not require material gifts, or does not require a demonstration to the public that love exists. When there's a quiet understanding that what's between those two individuals is magical. I often referred to my observation of my mother and father. They were silently in love all their lives. The way my mother would look at him, the way he would just look at her and starts whistling a favorite song of hers, or start doing something that will make her smile. And then she would smile secretly as if nobody had noticed. And you could see the interchange between them was about magic. So when I have grown up in that situation, I feel that I wanted to share that with you today, that love is magic. Love is an essence that is intangible. Love is music without words, words without music, sight without sight, and hearing without hearing. It exists just to help us to be to be true to self and be true to the other. And even if the other or ourselves falter, love never dies, because love and forgiveness and wholesomeness is a combination in this recipe, this cake we call love. So I want you to think about the person you love and consider how you could express what I've just described to them, to reassure them that they are valued, that you love them unconditionally, and that regardless of their up days and down days, you're there. Regardless of the materialism around you, you're there. Regardless of the ups and downs of emotions that affects us on a daily life, on a daily basis, that might stress us out, that you know that you are there for that person and they are there for you. And if you can work that one out, if it could become a tangible experience that you could hold and embrace, hold on to it. Because when it leaves you, you are lost. And then you have to find another who brings that essence in your life to breathe again. So when we talk about love, love is a breath of life that the essence of the individual brings into you on any time of the day or night. A touch, a smile, a silent word, a note, a look of gentleness, of power, of magic. So today it's going to be a brief one because I don't think I could carry on in the same vein, and I want you to think how you believe you could express it to someone, or how someone could express it to you, or do they express it to you? And if they don't, perhaps you start working on some strategies that might bring out the essence within yourselves to help that person bring out the essence within them, and to help your essence to materialize into what you want to define as love for you. But we all may have a different definition. This is my definition. This is my take on what we should all value from another, and we should all embrace in the best possible, and cherish. Cherish those moments where love becomes a tangible and an intangible emotion that we could strive to achieve regardless of what is going on in our lives, and to ensure that the other person feels that. And if we can do that, life will be so much different. Life will have so much to offer us, and loneliness will not become part of our existence. We will soar and shine the best version of ourselves in the light of love. I thank you and wish you well for this afternoon. And as the sun fades on the sunset on the northern range in Chilady, I welcome you to join me again soon, hopefully Tuesday, when I would get back into the rhythm of my videoing. And have a lovely weekend with love. Thank you, and bye-bye. If you like what I've said, or the thoughts around what I've said, or the energy of what I've said, please share and subscribe to the channel, and we will speak again soon. Bye-bye.